Mm. Okay, collective. I have this theory, and I believe that the government is behind certain insects, bugs, animals, etc. Right? Insects. I don't know if I said insects, but hey, just get my drift real quick. I've had this theory where I know birds are part of the messenger, family of the Most High God, right? But I'm also getting, they have cloned these animals, birds, insects, and all this to be monitoring spirits, basically. And what I mean by that is these little technology created clone birds or whatever you want to call it, when you're tapping into a high frequency, they then start chirping loud around you to throw off your frequency. You get me, collective? So it's like, say that you're vibrating at the heartbeat of the world, of Mother Nature at the moment. You get me? These birds will start chirping different tunes and frequencies to throw you off of the frequency that you're receiving that high information from. You get me? So it's like soon as you get the tapping in and get a download collective, and if you're outside, you'll notice certain insects, certain bugs, um, these birds will come up here and start chirping very loud, and you could be like, yeah, confirmation or whatever, but no, that bird was sent to throw you off the frequency that you're on, so you can forget what you're thinking or saying or receiving at that moment. Pay attention, collective. Like, I'm a dig deeper on this, but I know it's a lot of stuff that's cloned. Even like when we start seeing roaches and flies and stuff, when people play with the dead, the underworld, right? And they go deeper than the underworld, we start seeing those flies, we start seeing those gnats and stuff like that, right? Well, the reason we see that is because it was created by man. It was created by uh basically spirits, right, that conjured up these things and created them to do certain biddings. If you notice, collective, they have created a thing where only certain bugs is in certain areas. You get me, collective? But these things act as monitoring spirits through technology or basically anything to monitor, be close to you, be small, but also pick up a lot of information or throw you off in some kind of way. But that was just a download I was receiving because I had just tapped into some high downloads or whatever, and these birds just start chirping so loud, and I almost lost train of thought of what I was thinking, but I didn't, collective. I start recording. I was like, bruh, you can't make this up. Like, these birds are a part of some kind of experiment of some kind, just like they have the ambulance sirens and the helicopter noises that they put in predominantly black neighborhoods to throw off the frequency to do scarcity tactics. Because back then, when us black people and our ancestors heard those frequencies, we know for them to come. When we hear that they're about to come and burn down, shoot up, arrest, or do something in that nature. So those are like scarcity tactics that they use, collective. But this is the end of my download that I picked up on. Y'all have a wonderful morning, evening, night, whenever you see or hear this download. Peace.